It looks like I should be live right now. Let's see if the chat comes up. Everybody, if you can hear me, say hello. And welcome to the show. Hope you guys are having an all right Wednesday. All right, it's a little bit all over the place for me, but I want to have at least one homeboy hour a week. And it seems like today's topic just kind of gave me whiplash personally. I don't know how you guys are doing about it, but this is kind of sudden. You know, I've watched this sort of unfold last night with Gabbie Hanna, just as a prelude for those that aren't really caught up with what's going on. You know, just cutting right into it, because if you guys are new to the channel or you guys aren't familiar, during the week I do these homeboy hours. All right, I call it homeboy hour experiment because I try to keep it limited to like 1 hour, maybe sometimes up to 2 or so, like, you know, but I just leave it on the channel completely unedited, you know. And in the weekend we have those live streams that go on for maybe too long, I don't know, and then I cut them down. But yeah, so, you know, that's why I don't want to like spend too much time like just dilly-dallying, because I feel like anybody that just clicks on the video, they just want to get right to the topic. And look at that, they're like, well, why are you introducing so much? Okay, anyways, welcome everybody to the chat. So anyways, as I was saying, last night I started seeing, you know, Gabbie Hanna TikToks, and apparently just way more by this point, but like by last night she had posted like way more than like 50 TikToks in like just 2 days, and probably at this point it's probably more than 200 or something. Which, I don't know, you know, I'm a boomer. I don't know the TikTok world, so maybe that's not that much. I don't know, but it seems like a lot, right? Especially when you see the nature of the TikTok. And, you know, don't get it twisted. She said a lot of offensive, insensitive things, but it's not like she said them with like an intent to hurt. You can see, or at least like, I want to make it clear that my observations are coming from like a personal experience, you know, and I'm not a psychologist, you know, just because I got my psychology degree. It's just a bachelor's. No, but like, you know, I'm not here to diagnose or like, you know, armchair whatever, you know. Like, I'm just speaking from someone that, like, you know, I have a brother that's like exhibited very similar, like has had many manic episodes, and you know, it hurts to watch when I see this, because it's like it's yeah, I can tell that it's like she's not in the right state of mind. So I don't really want to go too much into her TikToks where she's, you know, going on to the stuff about God and all this other stuff, you know. I more so want to talk about someone that took it upon themselves to try to save her, for lack of a better expression, I guess. Yeah, like this dude, witnessing what I'm explaining here, decided to show up to her house and pretend that he had to use the bathroom to access the inside of her house. God, it's so fucking uncomfortable to even talk. Like, oh my God, cheese and rice. So yeah, it's like, you know, no matter how you feel about Gabbie Hanna, right? I know a lot of people don't like her. Like, I feel like most people can hopefully agree that if you haven't seen it, you know, or if you've seen it, what we're about to witness is extremely unsettling. All right. So, you know, I'm sorry I haven't really paid attention to you guys chat, but just get ready for this. It's this is him driving. I'm gonna remove the chat so you can see it more clearly. This is him driving to Gabbie Hanna's house, and that's the sad part too. You know, like I guess she's been doxxed. I mean, I don't know where she lives, you know, but I guess I don't know how this dude figured out her address, but like that alone is creepy, you know. Sucks, but yeah, let's just watch and just listen to his demeanor and the way he talks about like how he thinks everything is justified, because this is very important. Hope the audio's
literally okay. Everyone in the comments is saying somebody go help, so I was the only one who actually went to go help.
I was the only one who actually went to go help. This is his attitude.
So, I mean, that's gotta count for something, right? I think a lot of people are assuming the worst here, but I have personally dealt with that before, seen it happen to people. I was invited in, and I left when I was asked to leave. So.
Oh, okay, this is actually him leaving, I guess. Never mind. So, this is the confusing part. I might have missed the ones. I believe someone said that he did a TikTok like live leading up to it. This is the one leaving it, and then he did another one after he left. like just talking to people and taking like call-ins from TikTok people, and they're all like shaming him, and he didn't really understand what was wrong, and still obviously he doesn't understand what's wrong. So maybe I'm watching this out of order. So let's just, you know, I don't have the one right now, so I guess I didn't look it up, I didn't find it, but let's just watch straight from his perspective from the very beginning, and then we'll watch Gabbie Hanna's perspective, because this is so weird. No, he is not a doctor, and nothing he says even like implies that he has knowledge as to what he is doing, other than what he just said, that he has been through it before. But look at this, okay? Just okay. This is the first one.
Outside Gabbie Hanna's house. Why do you ride like you're running out of time?
So okay, he's doing like a duet. You know how on TikTok you can do like duets like with somebody else. So he did a duet right before he went to Gabbie Hanna's house. So Gabbie Hanna, this is like an example of one of her TikToks that she's been doing the past couple of nights. But this is like in real time, like right before he entered her home, she had just uploaded this TikTok where she's just like, you know, singing Alexander Hamilton, and he captioned it. He captioned it himself. Outsider. Alexander Hamilton. Oh, he must have done it a typo. Outside Gabbie Hanna's house.
Hanna's house. Why do you ride?
But like, dude, you know, maybe he just has a really like creepy resting face, or maybe it's no. Look, I don't want to say anything about your face. The fact that you have like an expressionless face and this is like the context is so creepy, dude. Anyways, this is only the beginning, guys. This is a TikTok of him peeing in her bathroom, and his caption is, "In Gabbie Hanna's house, this is not a drill." Again, he's trying to convince people that like, well, you know, everybody said she needs to get help, you know, blah, 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 but I'm actually doing something. What? Bro. What? And I wish I could tell you that it gets any better from here, guys. I wish I could tell you that. Oh, okay. This is so creepy. So creepy. All right, chat. All right. Did she let him in? Yeah, this story just keeps developing in its own. And yeah, she let him in, but like okay. Just it develops in its own.
All right, everybody, I'm literally inside of the house right now.
Dude. If you guys couldn't hear, he said, okay guys, I'm literally inside of her house right now. What the fuck?
All right, everybody, I'm literally inside of the house right now.
Yeah, I like you know, I feel like this is one of those things again where like we have to process this as a freaking group, because like by myself I'm watching this and I'm like, oh my god, bruh. Okay, I guess we can switch to Gabbie Hanna's perspective here. Okay, let's watch Gabbie Hanna's perspective. So it appears that Gabbie Hanna told one of her friends about this, and this is wait, hold on, let me see if I can get it to show more. Okay, am I 0? There we go. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but it's better. Okay, this is her perspective, and this is how I feel like it confirms that like she's not in the right state of mind, because it seems like she told somebody about what was going on, and this is what happened.
A friend just texted me, Nicholas? Hey, Nicholas? Do you mind being on camera, or you don't want to?
I don't mind.
Okay, so I want to, oh my god, my hair. A friend just texted me, and I told him that I was going to go on a run for a guy who showed up at my house and was just feeling a little lost, asked to use the bathroom, and now we're going to go for a run together. He asked to pray with me. It was really nice. And his text was, Gab, listen to me now. Get that man out of your house. How do you feel about that?
That's rude.
It's kind of rude, isn't it?
Rude.
I think he meant well. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean well.
What? Not, he means well. We know he means well. My friend who texted me and told me to get the stranger out of my house. I think he meant well too.
Yeah, I think so.
But Nicholas is good. And we're gonna go for a run because we already prayed and had our coffee and listened to music.
Yes.
I'm so happy I met you this morning.
Yes.
Thank you for knocking on my door, Nicholas.
Yes.
You are a brother in Christ.
Brother in Christ.
Fuck yes, he
Yes.
is. Nicholas?
Yeah. So like, look, it feels wrong. That feels like so wrong. the Drew in chat says this is Marina Joyce 2.0. The thing with Marina Joyce is like people around Marina Joyce. I don't know if any people would even remember that so long ago, but people around Marina Joyce were her friends. It was kind of such a miscommunicated situation. Like, this is a stranger, bruh. Oh my god. Okay, but so anyways, that was like the first, because there's a few other videos from Gabbie Hanna's perspective, but so there's more videos from this dude's perspective of him just filming Gabbie Hanna's cat.
I honestly would like to help. I don't know what to do though. So if anybody has any suggestions, I'm here. Everybody says somebody needs to help her, but
This is do you, I can only make noises apparently because I'm speechless at this. Like, this dude thinks that he is like the savior. He thinks he came to Gabbie Hanna's home to like save her from what she's going through, and he had no mission at all. His mission was literally to just like go inside her house, film everything around her house, and just ask people for advice once he's inside. Bruh, what? Like, because the thing is, like, he could have at least, I don't know, nothing. I'm speechless.
Just chillin' with Gabbie Hanna.
Bro, what? Here's the thing, guys. I'm a huge boomer, so when I hear these like weird like read like voiceover things that are like all AI like generated, and then like it just doesn't feel appropriate. What is this?
Just chillin' with Gabbie Hanna.
Where's Gabbie, bro? Looks like you're chilling by yourself at her house, in her room, in bedroom. What is this?
so I just got back home and showered.
Oh, okay. So I guess this is after he left. Okay, so this is when people start like he starts replying to people's comments. And somebody asked him, "Has she eaten? Has she drank water? If not, get her some. Make sure the cats have food and water. Ask her if she's talked to family and friends." And this is what he has to say.
Showered after everything that happened, and I wanted to address some of the comments. Like, yeah, I was trying to get her to eat something. I was trying to get her to drink something. You can see in some of the videos that she posted, I was giving her the water that she gave me. I was looking at the medications that she had. Maybe if I could try to like get a medication into her body that would help her come out of the psychosis. I've seen it before. I've had friends. I've dealt with it before. So honestly, was just trying to help.
Okay. So notice what he said, okay? He said he was trying to give her water and he was trying to get her to take meds, okay? Obviously, on its own, the water sounds like a nice thing and the meds sounds a little questionable because this is a complete stranger. But guys, both of those actions are actually like a lot worse than you might actually think somehow. Somehow, because of course this is something that happened on the internet. You know, of course it has to be a lot worse than what it sounds like. You know, so let's see how it looks like from Gabbie's perspective. So you know, this is Gabbie. Like, she thought that, again, you guys got to remember that she thought that this is a dude that just needed to use the bathroom. Okay. They're just making TikToks. Look,
Don't be scared.
Thanks for waking me up too early this morning so I could open the door for a lost angel looking for kindness. Well, a bathroom. Okay, that's why, by the way, he told her that he just needed to use the bathroom, and that's why he vlogged himself peeing in her bathroom. I don't know if he needed to do that, but you know, I guess people do things. Dude, this like feels like such a like horror lead-in, you know. It feels like it reminds me of like The Strangers, like that movie, that home intrusion movie. I think it's called The Strangers, and they wear masks, but like this dude's not wearing a mask. He don't need a mask because he's scary like that. Okay, and look at this. This is like a 2-minute one. We're not gonna watch the whole thing, but like just look at the aura that this dude provides in the background.
Solved the entire puzzle. The Garden of Eden is heaven's gates. Let me show you something. It was a fucking treasure hunt. The church that I went to.
Anyways, he's not really in the rest of it, but like I don't know if I can zoom any more to his face there. Like, I don't know, man. It just, I wouldn't want that face behind me. Like, you know, no offense, but man, what are you doing?
You guys really thought that license plates weren't code? And you told me I was fucking crazy for seeing it because you were too scared? Because you haven't talked to daddy in a long time because you've been a bad little girl.
Okay.
You guys,
see, like, I don't know where, you know, I don't think that A plus B equals C right there. I don't think that quite connected. But I mean, that kind of shows you like where she's at, you know, and like, I don't know. I recognize a lot of what I'm seeing from what, you know, my brother's gone through and stuff. So I don't think that this type of situation is very difficult. I don't think the internet can help her. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't think this is something that can be done. It's very difficult, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know why a stranger thinks that he could help her. But anyways, let's watch. I think this is the one from Gabbie.
all day. Nick.
Yes.
Nicholas. How happy are we?
So happy.
The woman was too stunned to speak. I laugh and talk to myself all day. Nick.
Yes.
Nicholas. How
He was like, oh, I just got done posting a TikTok to my page. I just got done posting one of your TikToks. Because you guys got to realize, right now, like, if you guys haven't seen her TikToks, you're in the minority. There's 3 million plays on, like, or over 1 million plays on almost all of them. Yeah, over 1 million plays. This is going viral as we speak, right? But this dude just broke into her house. I mean, I guess he didn't break in because he let her in. But watch this one. This is the one.
This is a stranger. Do what you
This is the one the reality kicked in.
just did.
Share my water with you.
Literally.
Sorry, this is when the reality began to kick in. Hold on.
Wanna laugh your ass off? This is a stranger. Do what you just did.
Share my water with you.
Literally. Bots. Wanna laugh?
So yeah, this is what he means when he says, I made sure she drank water. He's like pouring his water onto her jar. Okay. Now this is the one, guys. Get ready for this one. This is when the reality fully kicked in that this is a stranger. Whoa, whoa.
Come on. Why did you lie to me this whole... By the way, Nick?
Yes.
I know you know who I am. Come on. Why did you lie to me this whole time? Why did you lie to me? That's for my acne, you dumb cunt. Get the fuck out of my house. Now. Now. Now! By the way, Nick?
Yeah.
I know you know who I am. Come
Like he's so shamelessly looking through all her shit. Like he's grabbing her like medications and stuff. And like he's like, oh, let me put it back while you're vlogging. Like, dude, you're so creepy. This is such a like guilty, weird, creepy face.
on. Why did you lie to me this whole time? Why did you lie to me? That's for my acne, you dumb cunt. Get the fuck...
What did she say, by the way? That's for my what? I didn't hear it. But like, yeah, I don't know. You know, it's unfortunate because like, again, I don't know what like she has, but I know like my brother is I hate to keep referring to my brother, by the way. Like it's just sad because it's like, you know, it's very impulsive. You're very impulsive in this kind of situation, right? And then when it kicks in, and you're also impulsive in the same way. But anyways, let's keep watching more of our homeboy over here. Oh, for my acne? Oh, okay. She said it was for her acne. Okay. Well, that's just more embarrassing that he's just like looking through her stuff and like, what, dude? Oh my God.
So I just got back home and showered after everything. I see a lot of comments saying that could have done so much better to help her, but I don't know what anybody else did. Everybody in the comments of the videos that she was posting for days was saying, somebody help her, somebody help her, somebody help her, somebody needs to go. And obviously nobody did except for me. And so when I went in there, and now people are saying that she's not posting videos, that EMS are there or things are happening. So that's, in my eyes, a step in the right direction.
Bro.
She was dealing with a psychotic mental episode, and I was there to break the loop in her head, and so she could stop having whatever episode that she was having.
You fixed her.
I really actually went with good intentions, and a lot of people are saying a lot of bad things, but
you filmed yourself peeing in her toilet.
I don't think people are justified. I see a lot of comments.
You don't think people are justified in criticizing you? Am I not justified, homie? Bro, you're a creep. Straight up. I'm pretty sure I put that in thumbnail, right? Yeah, I think I labeled him a creep. Not taking it back.
Everybody saying this has no idea what they're talking about either.
Someone said, dude, that was reckless behavior. I understand being concerned, but you need to use the right channels for real help in a situation like this. Oops. Let's see.
Everybody saying this has no idea what they're talking about either. People are saying use real help. The police will not go to somebody's house if they are not posing a threat to themselves or others. If the police had already been there at the point that I had been there, and they knocked on the door and she told them some junk about how she was the second coming of Jesus, and they left because they cannot do anything to help her. So everybody thinks that they can just call somebody, but there's nobody to call.
I mean, you know, in reality, that's like the sad truth, but you can't force someone to get help. Like if she's not hurting anybody, she can be as tacky as she wants, even if it's like not right? Like even if it's bad for her health, even if it's like a result of a manic episode or whatever. It's just how it is. This is like what? You can't like stop people from being people, like even if they're in the wrong state of mind, you know. As long as you're not hurting others, unfortunately, you can behave in whatever wacky ways or you know, you can be whatever. It's, you know, you can argue whether it's for the best or the worst, but that's just part of how America is. I don't know. But anyways, let's hear that last part he said, because let me see. What did he say?
Not do anything to help her. So everybody thinks that they can just call somebody, but everybody saying this has no idea what they're talking about either.
Wait. Did he delete a TikTok? I think he deleted a TikTok. Hold on, I have them backed up because homegirl Keely backed them up for me actually. Let's see if I can find the link though. I feel like he deleted one. Let me see, because there was one where he talked about how let's see, this one.
Everybody's saying
no, never mind. I guess it's the same one. Okay, maybe I missed it, but he talks about how he was given permission.
Either people are saying use real help. The police will not go to somebody's house if they are not. The police had already been there at the point that I had been there, and they knocked on the door and they left because they cannot do anything to help her. So
anyway, basically, I think he maybe deleted it. Maybe I'm pretty sure I remember seeing a TikTok where he said that he got permission from her to get inside her house. And this is his video evidence of permission to get inside her house. Check this out.
Oh, hi. Hi.
Think you can use your bathroom?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Come on.
Thank you.
Hey, there's fine.
Oh,
What's your name?
my name is Nick.
Nick? Nice to meet you. Right there is
Right
okay.
here?
Right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Dog, this feels fucking dirty.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Thanks for becoming a member, Bumblebee, by the way. I appreciate it. Let me try to boost the audio on this one because it's kind of muffled anyway. But like, she's like, oh, hi. Like,
Oh, hi. Hi.
Think you can use your bathroom?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Come on.
Thank you.
Right there's fine.
Oh,
What's your name?
My name's Nick.
Nick? Nice to meet you. Right there is
Right
okay.
here?
Right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Dude, oh, I didn't mean to like it. What the heck's going on? I just click things and they start clicking. Anyways, yeah. Cheese and rice. All right, chat. What do you guys think about this, chat? I haven't really looked at you guys in a little bit. So what are you guys saying? He came for the toilet. Yeah. Let's see. Edwin's a secret fan. Not of this guy. No, hell no. What the dude? This guy also did like a live stream. Like, I mean, maybe somebody probably already recorded and posted it to YouTube. To be honest, I mean, we can watch some of this because apparently this video is from afterwards. So like, he's justifying everything. Like he doesn't see anything wrong. She let him record that? No. Did you not? Shannon channel. Maybe you need to watch this again because.
Oh, hi. Hi.
She doesn't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you realize this, but she can't see that he's recording. Like, let me play it all.
Yeah.
Come on.
Thank you.
Right there's fine.
He's hiding the
What's your
phone.
name?
My name's Nick.
Nick? Nice to meet you. Right there is
Right
okay.
here?
Right there.
This is being recorded secretly. Like he's not letting her know that he recorded her before he did this. He just said, "Can I use your bathroom?" with the phone like pointed at her secretly, and then he just pointed it down. Like that's kind of weird. That is so sketch, dude. Like this is like I guess I can't call it a home invasion or a home intrusion because maybe intrusion. He definitely intruded in her fucking house because he did ask for permission to come in. So and she said sure, use my bathroom, but I don't know, it's weird. And the way he justified it in his like live stream, he was saying that, have you ever heard of a white lie, bro? I don't know, man. You don't know her like that. It's really weird. Like he recorded so many TikToks. Like I'm sorry, it's just hard for me to believe that you had any good intentions when, you know, look, he recorded all this shit for clout. Like before he went inside, he recorded it. And then his next one was peeing in her bathroom. And then like all these TikToks were just like souvenirs from being inside her house. Like, did she consent to have all these recorded? I don't think so. It's so weird. It's so weird. He needs to go to jail. I don't know, like all that, you know. He meant white liar. I mean, for real. Let's see what else he says in this video.
So, I don't see how anybody can really be that upset with me. I
don't see how anybody can be that upset with me.
understand why people would think that it's clout chasing, but I mean,
how's it cloud chasing, guys?
what am I supposed to do? Not record it?
Yeah, what's he supposed to do? Of course he's gonna record the cat. What's wrong with you? Are you guys seriously criticizing him for recording Gabbie Hanna's cat?
It happened. It's real life. So, wait, I don't know the right way. I'm a stalker. Okay, well, why don't you Google her name, and you can find her house too, and then you'll be a stalker too. A lot of people don't. I think.
Did he just? Oh my God! Did he just say, "Why don't you Google her name and her house too, and then you'll be a stalker"? Like, he's like telling you how to like. How I guess maybe look. And here's the sad part. Like, I'm not the type to do that. Like, I guess he's trying to imply that it's easy to find her docs, and like, oh man, that's fucking weird, dude. I don't know. That's such a weird dude. When people justify their like doxing and stalking and like encourage it as well, like this, whether it's intentional or not, I think it's disgusting. I think it's gross, and I don't know. I'm not about it, man. It's gross. Oops, didn't mean to.
A lot of people don't realize what Google is.
A lot of people don't realize what Google is. Oh my God, bro.
You should check it out, guys. It's pretty epic.
Pretty epic? What is wrong with you?
Savior complex for sure. What do you call it? The complex of someone who just sits in the chat and does nothing except talk. What do you call that complex?
What do you call that, numbnuts? He's like mad at chat.
You didn't show up to a person's house randomly without consent. I don't know. You never showed up to someone's house and knocked on the door and asked to use the bathroom.
I'm trying to think. Have you guys ever knocked at a stranger's door to use their bathroom? To be honest, I feel like this would be a more acceptable like thing to do like in the 90s, maybe even early 2000s. Nowadays, it's not really a common thing, you know. However, the difference here is she's not a stranger. You knew who she was. Oh my God, this dude. She's not a stranger, bro. You looked her up. You just said like 10 seconds ago that you Googled her.
That's what I did. And I have video of it. I have video of her saying, sure, come on in.
Okay, this is what I mean. He says, I have video of her saying, sure, come on in. So he recorded it in case this would happen?
Oh, I got flagged. That's messed up. So defensive. Okay.
Oh, of course. Is he vaping? Is that what it was?
Maybe it's 'cause I'm vaping. Get off live. Why
Sorry.
would I get off live?
No
Just
offense to
fucking
the vapors out there. I know everybody likes to vape or whatever.
1,000 people watching. So obviously something to see.
Oh yeah, he had 14,000 people watching in that one too. If it's not for the clout, then why constantly like, you know, report or whatever? Like he's constantly like just recording everything about it. It's so weird. Oh, jeez. Let me see if there's anything else. I think that's. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not finding any recording of the new one. Because there was a different one that I was watching from him, from his live stream on TikTok. But like TikTok doesn't have like a rewind feature. Oh wait, there is one available. I don't know if we want to watch it. He basically does call-ins with people. But I don't know. Let me see what chat has to say, because I haven't really looked at you guys for too long. But we've already been live for a solid 30 minutes. This is a pretty good homeboy. Guys, if you guys haven't liked the stream, we're only at 81. I mean, I know I've neglected you guys a bit, but hey, show me some love, you know. Show me some love. As you know, I don't monetize the live streams. Maybe I'll monetize them later on after I'm live, but this is a special experience that I like to share with you guys. And you know, I know this is like a kind of a serious topic. I mean, I definitely didn't want to focus so much on Gabbie as much as I wanted to focus on this weirdo, right? Because I like to hope and that we can all agree that this is like objectively just wrong. I feel so neglected. Look, I'm literally paying attention just to you, passenger. All right, just to you. His TikTok seems to be new. He had one TikTok right before that one. I don't know when it was posted. Oh, it was posted 15 hours ago. Yeah, it was posted like yesterday. Not even. So yeah, I mean, he got those followers. Literally, last time I looked at his TikTok earlier today, he only had 14K. Now he's got 25K. So you know, he's definitely getting fed by the machine. He created a new one just for this. Oh yeah. I honestly, like, dude, and like everything about it. Look at his freaking profile picture. How unaware are these people? Like, I'm sorry, but part of me wonders: does he think is this like a social experiment for himself? Like, he just has this like expressionless face, and he's gonna make this profile with like what? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Do we know what's going on with her right now? Well, supposedly, some cops showed up to her house just a little bit around the time that I started the stream. But you know, there's no way to know exactly like live updates. But yeah, I mean, honestly, from what I could tell, she did not seem to be a danger to herself or others. You know, it's just like she's posting a lot of tacky TikToks, and you'll see a lot of people like being like, "Wow, how could she say this and stuff?" And you know, here's the thing: like, mental illness is not an excuse for what you do or say. You know, just because you're having a manic episode and stuff. Like, that's the shame that you're gonna have to live through and you know, and apologize and own up to once you get out of that manic episode. But like, so while saying that, I'm also kind of wanting to express the whole like, wow, this is what you guys support, blah blah blah. It's like nobody supports. Like, when people are trying to be supportive of Gabbie Hanna's like mental state, they're not supporting the messages that she's saying. They're not supporting, like, you know, it's kind of, I feel like it's simple-minded to assume that, wow, she said a TikTok that was very insensitive. It's like, yeah, you know, and we can brush that aside and like wait till she's like, hopefully she can be better. Like, you don't want to exacerbate her manic state of mind. I mean, and this is just my opinion. You know, I understand people are very passionate against her, so I'm probably not convincing everybody, but like, I don't know. Maybe I'm too optimistic in the cynical world. She could have been a danger to animals. No, I mean, like, if you look at the way she's behaving, like, that's not really, I don't know. I mean, I look, okay, you know what? I'm not even going to defend it, because I guess people that really want to attack Gabbie Hanna will probably even attack me for even trying to say that she's not going to be a danger to animals. You know, fine, okay, yeah, I'll let you have it. Yeah, you know what? Gabbie haters, she's probably, okay, have danger to animals. I don't know, man. It's like, it's all these narratives that's like, I don't know. Anyways, not even going to say too much. Running out of water. Going to the gym today. But anyways, like we could watch some more of his live stream, or we could just kind of talk a little bit more about this, because I am curious to see what the chat thinks. Or we could even go over the like Twitter thread that someone made about her that I'm kind of referring to in you know, indirectly here. Otherwise, like, I had this topic, and I also wanted to talk about the Atozy getting sued by Bitboy Crypto, because I used to watch, I mean, you know, maybe every now and then. I haven't watched them in a while, but Bitboy Crypto, man, I watched them, and it's like, it's so weird that he's suing. It's so cringe. But anyways. Austin Kilgore says he has to show she's a danger unless she's hurting them. Yeah, I agree with that point. Then STFU. Well, I mean, I don't want to get all the Gabbie haters mad at me here, you know. Can you tell my mom happy birthday? Yeah. Hey, feliz cumpleaños, Vampy's mom. Do we need to come over and make sure you drink water? Honestly, look, I need to get some more water. Yes, so this is such a cool water bottle thing. It's like you suck on it's like a straw, but and then it just sucks. It sucks at all. Kind of cool. Did she kick him out? Yes. We can watch that TikTok again, by the way. Let's watch that TikTok where she kicks him out. It was kind of epic, to be honest. Let's watch it. In case somebody got here late, we'll watch it.
Get the fuck out of my house, now! 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 By the way, Nick,
Yes.
I know you know who I am. Come on. Why did you lie to me this whole time? Why did you lie to me? That's for my acne, you dumb cunt. Get the fuck out of my house, now! 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 By the way,
I mean, it's I don't know. It's so weird. He's got nothing to say for himself. That's what I'm thinking. Did she say allergies? Somebody said she said acne. It could be either way. Yeah. The way he grabbed her pills when he knew she was recording. Yeah, I know. He well, because he got caught. Like, he was obviously already looking at it, and then he got caught. So he's like, oh yeah, no, let me try to excuse. Like, hey, what is, you know, I don't know. Man, Edwin, ignore my conspiracy. Wait, what's the conspiracy? I'm not ignoring. Okay, you know what? Anybody says that I'm ignoring, I'm gonna time out. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. Look, I'm trying not to neglect the chat. Okay, it's busy. Prescription acne meds. Well, we already read that. We already read. Oh, your conspiracy is that Accutane can cause mania. Oh, I mean, well, okay. I guess that is a conspiracy. Okay, that's your conspiracy. I don't know about that one. The fact she had to kick him out so forcefully is creepy too. Yeah, like, I don't know. It just goes to show how impulsively quick it came to her. She's like, what is wrong with you? Like, why? You know? She probably felt like, wait, this dude thinks I'm like dumb. Like, wow. That's also assuming it's Accutane. Exactly. You're putting conspiracy on top of a conspiracy right there. Damn. Accutane ain't the only medication for acne. Although it is the most. Anyways, hey, we're not trying to go to down conspiracy land, all right? Untreated BPD. Why is BPD the most popular go-to treatment these days, especially for women, right? I mean, because when I say my brother, I'm thinking bipolar, and like, you know, like, because I'm bipolar at manic episode. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking with my brother. That's what I'm saying. Keffel says, "What? Gabbie is a grown woman. How do I go to her channel? Is this the real Keffels?" Go to channel. I don't think so. Okay, I think someone is obviously. But it'd be something. Okay, it's not the real couple. Sorry, I just need to verify that because we can't have any like slander here, you know. The way Edwin said women, what women? Am I saying women wrong? BPD isn't bipolar, idiot. No shit. Do you not hear what I said? I said BPD. I said the way everybody always categorizes women with BPD. Because when I'm thinking about my brother, I'm thinking bipolar. That's what I said. Bipolar and BPD are different. Borderline personality is different than bipolar. Are you guys okay? Oh my god. I'm saying everybody. Somebody in chat I read that they were trying to say like it can be untreated BPD. I'm like, why are you going to BPD? Everybody's always going to BPD. Yeah. Oh, you were talking to chat? Oh, well, I wasn't even responding to you, Boblax, but was somebody not okay? Okay, guys, you guys are at each other. I thought somebody's calling me an idiot. Oh, chat was chat fighting with yourself? Is chat fighting with yourselves? Or are you guys fighting with me? I'm confused if you guys called me an idiot or if you guys called yourselves an idiot. Anyways, okay, you know what? We're just gonna go back to this dude and see what he's got to say a little bit longer.
Maybe calling authorities. That's just my 2 cents, you know, like.
But what I'm going to tell you right now is that we've already established this. The authorities had been out to the residence and they were monitoring her, but they don't do anything about the situation. So that doesn't do anything for her. It doesn't do anything. I'm the only one that took action.
And so I understand where you're coming from with that too as well. Like I understand the thought process behind that, and I am aware that, you know, mental health in America is tough and the police are only allowed to do certain things. And at the end of the day, you know, sometimes they don't intervene when they definitely, you know, should intervene. So I totally get that. But that's where kind of, you know, maybe it would have been a good idea to stay out on her porch and continuously call authorities.
Stay on her porch, so weird. Okay, but he can't get good TikToks just from her porch, so that's the thing.
Being outside of her home, being like, hey, you know, like I was watching.
But I'm telling you right now, that's not reality, and that wouldn't have done anything. What you're suggesting right now would not have helped. Wouldn't have done anything. Do you understand that?
Okay, yeah. And
Weird caller guy says women with bipolar and or PTSD are often fobbed off with a BPD diagnosis. Yeah, that's true. I mean, especially nowadays, dude. I see so many people like diagnosing like Amber Heard with BPD. Look, maybe I don't even know if Amber Heard has BPD, but I know that even with Evan Rachel Wood, I've seen literally, well, homegirl Colonel Kurtz has been saying that Evan Rachel Wood has BPD. I'm like, where are you pulling that from? I'm like, it's so weird. It's like, dude. Anyways, guys, Colonel Kurtz and I will be speaking. I'm not sure. We might be postponing it. I know I said that we might be speaking this weekend, but I kind of want to postpone it because I want to do more like, I want to do a couple more uploads with the Manson thing, and you know, kind of hype it up a little bit more to kind of give people a chance to bring in questions, because I don't really have a slot for people to bring in questions. So I think in my next video upload related to Manson, I'm gonna kind of give people a prompt to ask questions if they want for the upload or for the live stream, and I haven't really had the chance to do that. So, but then again, like next weekend, Def Noodles has another fucking show. By the way, if you guys didn't know this, I uploaded a new video yesterday, and it was my reaction to Def Noodles. You might have caught it last weekend. If you didn't, go check it out. But Def Noodles is having another show next weekend. And there's like a slim chance that I could go to LA. Why not? I might drive to LA. It's like 6 hours. But like, I don't want to drive to LA just to be on a chair where I have to pay $15 and I don't even get to roast him, right? And here's the thing, I'm not even a good roaster. I probably suck. I'll probably, maybe I could even lose against Def Noodles. Who knows? But I love the fact that it's like a maybe, right? When he's a self-proclaimed comedian, and it's a maybe. Hey, maybe I could win. But the point is that maybe I'll reach out to him, because I feel like I would be inclined to drive to LA if he agreed to do a show with me, maybe the next day or something, because otherwise I'm just kind of wasting my time. I don't want to risk the possibility of wasting my time for 6 hours driving there and 6 hours driving back, just to sit on a chair in a room that apparently Jessica said had no AC, where I could literally just sit in my comfortable chair and just live stream the next day my reaction or whatever, right? So I don't know. I might reach out to Def Noodles and see if he's down for the idea of doing an appearance on a Homeboy show. You know, maybe like just say, yo, bro, you want to be on my Homeboy hour? Just a live stream, just one hour. I guess we're going off topic here. Maybe we're done because like I don't want to skim through. This is like a 22-hour Q&A this dude had with callers. You know, and I'm like, I don't know how much I want to listen to him anymore because he did so many lives. Like he's done like 3 or 4 lives already on TikTok. So it's like it's not a good argument to say it's not for clout and you keep doing these like live streams on TikTok, bro. And it's the attitude is the same. He's like, I want to help her. I did more than you could. You're just a keyboard warrior. This is literally his answers. But like everybody's roasting him and he kind of takes it. Anyways. But yeah, let's just keep talking. Yeah, maybe we should just keep talking about other topics here. Can we hit the last call with Sebastian? That's the thing. The reason why I'm saying he did multiple calls is because the Sebastian call is not in this video. So like, either this is a different live or maybe this recording just doesn't have it.
Unless
like I'm going to the end of the video here, and
there's no trilogy.
It's not in it. But I did watch the Sebastian call by my while I was live. So I don't know. I'll see if I can find it here, or if anybody has a link, let me know and you put them in the Discord because it's not in this specific video that I clicked on. He does have dead eyes. Sebastian is on his channel 315. He has his channel. Wait, I don't know Sebastian. Oh, is that a YouTuber? I don't know who he is. So yeah, link it in my channel. Let me know when it's linked on my Discord. I mean, and I'll click it and we can go there. Edwin want to Bobo? Are you saying call off camera? Sorry, bro. I just looked at my Discord. Anyways. Trash biscuits. Let me see if I'll find it. Trash bit. But yeah, you know, so like, I don't know. I hate the idea. Okay, here's the thing with the Def Noodles thing. I hate the idea of like asking him or like, hey, you want to do a collab like the next day? Because I think it would be, you know, I mean, let's be real. Do you guys think it'd be a neat idea to do a Homeboy hour, you know, like a live stream kind of off the cuff, whatever, just improvised with Def Noodles, kind of like this? Obviously, I don't know how I'm going to do it because I don't have my PC. I guess I'll take my camera and we'll see what I can do. But it could be a cool idea, right? We have my chat and I'm talking to him the next day, right? We talk about the roast the next day. That could be neat. But like the idea of asking him, listen, bro, I'll come to your thing. And plus, if he already has like Salvo Pancakes, that's already a lot of clout. That's, you know, I mean, Salvo Pancakes, you know, even though he's not like a huge YouTuber, that's already enough clout. Like, I feel like Def Noodles, like even like the smallest YouTuber going to his event is already like being generous, like a freaking philanthropy. You know, it's already giving him way too much clout for his event. You know what I mean? I could really help Def. I know. That's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. Y'all know. Like I like to do calls. I like to do sort of intervention kind of shows or kind of conversations with people. You know, I like to kind of have like the in between. So like when I offered to talk to Flamenco, I would have been like, bro, can you see why people are kind of saying the things they're saying, right? And that's what I kind of want to gone to. Griffith Berserk says, do it. Also go with Salvo. Be Salvo's cheerleader. Oh, you know what? Actually, that is actually a decent reason to go to LA, though. Because I could get to hang out with Salvo. That could be neat. And plus, if Tipster goes, Tipster better go. I think Tipster's on the fence. Tipster going could be a cool incentive, I'll say. Def on Edwin's channel might be beneficial. I mean, can you imagine, like... And here's the thing, even Mudahar, by the way. Mudahar's girlfriend, like, tagged Mudahar on a tweet from Def Noodles saying, pull up or shut up. It's September 2nd is the next roast battle. And then Mudahar said, oh, yeah, maybe. And then Def Noodles quoted that. He was like, oh, yeah, I'll DM you about this. Would love to have you. So imagine Mudahar, dude. Like don't get like you could say I have some clout, I guess, but Mudahar is like, you know, he eclipses me big time. You know, he's got like over 1 million subscribers, right? So it's like even him going, then what? It's gonna be Mudahar fans at the freaking Def Noodle show, bro. Like that's not really fair. Like then you're selling out your show for the wrong reasons. I feel like all of a sudden, like if big YouTubers are going to Def Noodle shows, his shows are gonna sell out for the wrong reasons, and it's like, okay, I see what you're doing, bro. I see your little evil plan here, and it's like, I don't know. Like part of me feels really resistant because of that. Like, wait, so we're just gonna have like a YouTuber meetup at Def Noodles' event, and we're gonna sell it out because of that? Like, you know what I mean? We're like helping him. We're helping Def Noodles all of a sudden. We're going from roasting him to helping him. Not that I have any issue helping him. I just would love to help him if he was willing to own up to his BS. Which is like, it's not even a big deal. Tipster bought a ticket? A ticket's already on sale? Why would Tipster buy a ticket? That's the thing. I would never buy a ticket. Like, even if I was Tipster and I lived like, what, an hour away? That's still gas money. He's paying gas money, like, let's face it, probably like $10 maybe in LA traffic and shit, around back and forth. And like on top of that, he's also paying parking meters. Hell no, I ain't buying no ticket. If I drive all the way, I better get in for free at the very freaking least. What the hell? Why would you make YouTubers pay $15, man? We're doing your charity work. I mean, what do you guys think? Should I DM Def Noodles? The only thing is like, if I do go, then I have to postpone my Colonel Kurtz conversation longer, like another week. So it's like, yes, no, yes, why not? Yes, yo. It'll be a charity event for Def Noodles for real. Well, he better provide donuts, man. What is this? Like last time he was selling Modelo's and PBR for $4 that weren't even cold, bruh. Don't let anyone call in. Are you saying don't let anyone call in to like my Def Noodle show? Why? That could be funny. That could be epic. But like, I don't know. He's weird. It looks like a split, actually. Okay, you know what? I'll do a poll. I'll do a little poll. Well, and also, if I DM Def Noodles, it would be like, would you be interested? Would you appear on my channel if I drove to LA for your roast battle? Should I DM Def about appearing on Homeboy Hour? Okay, there. Ask your community. All right, guys. You guys decide. You guys decide. It's official. You guys decide. And also, by the way, I don't know who else. Okay, just since we're talking about Def Noodles, okay, I'm actually kind of glad we switched topics. That way we have an excuse to keep going to stay live a little longer, and it's not like the dark topic of Gabbie Hanna. Now, by the way, like up the stream, guys. We're at about 149. Nice. I think we can get to 222. That's like the minimum goal for every Homeboy Hour. I feel like we've hit it every single time, and maybe eventually we can get to 333. But for now, 222 likes is the goal. Okay, guys, we can do it. Enola says, if you want it to be productive, no callers. Well, here's the thing. I would separate a segment for callers, you know? Like, I would want, like, at least 45 minutes, me and him, and then, I don't know, 15-ish minutes to callers? I don't know. Who is Def Noodles and why is he weird? Michelle Slade, I promise you, you don't even need to know anything about him. Just watch my upload from yesterday and you'll see. You're like, oh, I'm not sure. I'm glad I asked. I think Dennis could be cool. He's just stubborn and stupid. And he thinks he's being attacked. Exactly. Like, I don't know how many of you guys have caught this like little mini side arc, side saga, whatever you want to call it, between him and Moist Critical. But it's like just so anticlimactic, bro. Like, you know, Charlie, Moist Critical joined on the train to criticize Def Noodles because why not? It is like objectively a terrible comedy show. So why wouldn't he? It's a YouTuber comedy show and it's terrible. Why not? And first Def Noodles responded with like one of his, hey, I'm holding a microphone, I'm being sarcastic, and look, I'm so funny because I'm sarcastic, and look, nobody's laughing, but later on I will explain that I'm being sarcastic because nobody's laughing, and I think that I have to explain my joke because nobody's laughing, even though I'm only explaining my joke because nobody's laughing. Wait, hold on, nobody's laughing. I'm a comedian. Anyways, and then Moist Critical did another response to that, and then Def Noodles did a podcast on his main channel, you know, because he could capitalize off of Moist Critical's names. And because typically he has like a podcast channel, so he did a podcast on his main channel, Def Noodles, and they only got to watch like a couple minutes off of the Charlie's video, man, and it was kind of painful. I sat through the entire podcast. I mean, 1.5x speed. Don't get twisted. I was not about to, you know, watch the entire thing on regular speed, but still, Def Noodles' entire podcast, and it was so boring, so painfully boring. Like, they paused and then they spoke for like 30 minutes. And like, the thing is, like, he had people that, like his co-host Steven and the other comedian or whatever that he had at the show, they don't understand YouTube culture. They don't even know what's going on. So Def Noodle surrounds himself with people that don't know what they're talking about, essentially. Anyways, Griffith says, Super chat, this channel is the only membership I have because I like long content, so no te vayas. Hey, thank you, appreciate it. Well, you know, I'm still, maybe eventually I can do like shorter streams on weekends, but for some reason, the past few weekends has been like 8 to 10 hours, man. I don't know, I like hanging out for a while. Well, let's see. How long we been live? Oh, we barely been live for an hour. We can do like another 10 or 15 minutes here for you guys. If you guys still have the chat energy. I mean, come on. We're still not even at 222 likes. Okay, if we don't get to 222 likes in 2 minutes, then you know what? Maybe I'll cut it short. We need the freaking chat hype, guys. We need the chat hype. We got more votes. More people voted in the chat than they did in the likes. Oh, come on. All right. You know what? But it looks like 81% yes. So I'll send Def Noodles a DM. Oh my god, he's lost 4,000 followers in like the last week. All right. Hey, Def. I'm open to coming to your next roast battle, but it's a 6-hour drive for me. So to make it worthwhile, I figured how do I word this? I figured we could possibly do something on my channel as well the following day and share thoughts on how everything went. Could be interesting. With a crowd that, at least right now, does not find you funny. But hey, you could prove yourself extremely hilarious during the roast battle. I could get hella roasted myself. I mean, I'm setting myself up, guys. I'm not. I mean, I'm funny sometimes, but I'm not like a stand-up comedian. I don't have years of experience like he does, right? I could get roasted myself by you. I'm easy. Anyway, let me know. What do you guys think of that message? I said, it's a 6-hour drive for me. Oh, hold on. I'll read from the beginning again. Hey, Def, I'm open to coming to your next roast battle, but it's a 6-hour drive for me. So to make it worthwhile, I figured we could possibly do something on my channel. As well the following day. I figured we'd do something on my channel the following day and share thoughts on how everything went. Could be interesting. Literally with a crowd that, at least right now, does not find you funny. But hey, you could prove yourself to be extremely hilarious during the roast battle. I could get hella roasted myself by you. I'm easy. Lol. Anyways, let me know. He's gonna make a video about you? Nah, I'm not. I'm nobody, guys. Listen, you guys understand? Like, I'm a nobody. Okay, I'm a nobody. I ain't got no clout. I'm easy. Okay, listen. Let me think of some roast. If I were to roast Def Noodles, I'd be like, dog. Okay, this is a practice roast. Look, this is how easy I am, Def Noodles. Bro, you call yourself Def Noodles, but you honestly should call yourself dry noodles, because you should call yourself dry noodles because damn. Okay, hold on. I gotta practice. I obviously gotta do some rehearsal because damn, dude. All the ladies over there, they dry. Okay, I obviously need some rehearsal. Okay, obviously need some rehearsal. I'll rehearse a few jokes. Don't worry. Here's the thing. The reason why it would be funny is because I'm laughing at myself as I'm talking, and I can acknowledge that I'm not funny. That's already 2 points ahead of him. He does not. He thinks that he's funny even when he's unfunny. He thinks that he's successful even when he's unsuccessful. So essentially, I guess what I would poke fun at is those kinds of jokes. I guess I would say something along those lines. I would have to, I guess, think of something I could make, because I could think of some roast. I'm just not that great on the spot, to be honest. That's why I'm saying I'm an easy target, because I'm not like good on improv. Like, you know, even debates, I'm not that great. I'll admit, you know. That's why I honestly, like, I live stream for too long and like I edit it down, because I'm like, I just like talking to chat. I just kind of like chilling, you know. I stutter a lot, whatever. But when I script things and I'm like actually take time and think about stuff, then don't get it twisted. I'm damn good. Okay? I'm damn good. Like that's why there's a difference between my live stream channel and my Edwin's Generation channel. That's the one where I make sure it's perfectly done. That's it. You're gonna say, I know you don't flick beans, because if you did, you would be wet noodle everywhere, motherfucker. And the only thing that's wet is your butthole when you're eating too many hot wings because it hurts. Jesus Christ. Stop making me talk. Anyways, let's see some super chats here. I missed a few. Well, starting off with Passenger Shaming here says, we will write it for you. Are you from Detroit? Exactly. I'll ask him, you want to make out? I'll ask him, you want to make out? And then he'll say, no. I mean, okay, literally, if that's what I'm going up against, am I really, you know, whatever. Enola says, you're really going for King S starter, aren't I? Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. A lot of people misconstrue my intervention / you know, bringing people together as instigating, which, don't get it twisted, I understand, because sometimes I go at it at unprepared, tacky ways. But if you look at it deep down, for example, my last live stream last weekend, Nick and not Boblex, Rebzilla, well, Boblex was there as well, but Rebzilla were in a call, and I was like, whoa, you guys are in a call together. We should talk about last year when you guys were really aggressive and, you know, and having a crazy fight on my channel. And then it was awkward, and Nick is like, oh, you're making this. I was like, what do you mean, bro? Maybe I should have prepared or something, but like, we should just be friends, you know. Anyways. Passenger Shaming with $10 super chat says, your 8 hours are the best. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm glad you guys like, or some people like to sit through the entire thing, man. Some crazy things happen in those live streams, but it's like unexpected chaos. You can always expect chaos every single weekend on my streams. Every single time. Like the past 5 weekends, chaos. You look like my cousin. Are you from Detroit? You look like my cousin. Want to make out? Shoot, man. I don't get it. Are you from Brazil? Because you look you look a Brazilian times better with the lights off. Okay, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. I think that could actually go pretty well. Then we know you're entering your villain arc. I ain't no villain. There's no such thing as me. I feel like if I entered my villain arc, it already happened. Guys, I haven't clicked send yet, just so you guys know. I haven't clicked send yet. So, should I do it? Here's a message written out. Why is my desktop showing cheese and rice? I don't know. Rewarded? I thought it was perfectly worded. Edwin is a sweet boy. That's right. Look, don't get twisted. I like awkward moments, okay? So let's see. If I went to talk to Def Noodles, I'd be like, dog, I don't know. I guess I'm more on confrontational as like, I could definitely come up with things very, very easily. But like, I would just have to think about it, you know? Debate Sneeko. I still don't know who that is. We should have a crowd joke writing stream. Oh, for sure. If he were to say yes to this, we would totally do that for sure. And it wouldn't even be that hard, honestly. Send it. Don't send. What's the worst that could happen? He just says like F you. I mean, like, I'm not, look, it seems reasonable, right? I'm not even being rude. And here's something else he said in his live stream or his podcast, that people are nice to him in DMs. Like, or whatever, like they're mean to him on public on Twitter or live streams, but they kiss up to him in DMs. And I'm like, who? I don't want to mistake this for being like nice or whatever. I mean, I'm being nice. I'm cordial. I'll be cordial to anybody, you know? Just like I can poke fun at anybody. But like, even when I poke fun at Def Noodles, it's not like with like ill intent or I want him to die or anything like that, right? Like whatever. It's like, I feel like I'm one of the softest, softballest throwers that there can be when it comes to criticizing people. Like, I'm not that harsh, you know? So I hope he doesn't get the right impression and use this as like ammo. Here's the thing. He would be the type of motherfudger to like screen cap. Like, oh my God, this dude would be like the type of motherfucker to screen cap, be like, and quote to him and be like, oh, you were begging to collab with me. That's the problem, guys. That's the problem. You guys think he's gonna do that? By the way, congratulations on getting the stream to 236 likes. P.S. You are very unfunny. Do not take this DM as me kissing up or any of that. I'm just cordial, bro. Okay, I don't know. Maybe that's too much, right? Is that no? Okay. Sorry. Okay. I like how there's like a record of me typing this DM. You know, like he could always come to this stream and watch it. You know what? You're right. Fuck it. Because of what I just said, I sent it. Because it doesn't matter if I didn't send it, then he could literally just like click on the stream and watch me talk about it. So yeah, what am I doing? No. Okay, it's sent. Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. I don't care. Literally, I'm a man, and I'm a man. All right. Whew, good stuff. Formerly banned for 1 year. Yeah. What is like? He's flexing on that. Weird. He won't watch a full stream. You're right. It's true. That's actually very true, Layla. Like it's so weird. You know, there's people online that don't watch stuff, and I get it. Like I've had stuff made about me that's like not worth watching, but like I could tell you reasons for it. Like I've seen some of the people, like I know they're bad actors and stuff, but like I'm not completely blind. You know, like I get it. If there's good criticism about me, you guys have been to my live shows. When I'm live for 8 to 10 hours, I openly invite people that disagree with me to my streams. I'm like, call in, you know, whatever. Like, you know, I'm not the type of to like, oh, I cannot see you, the haters, I cannot see, you know. Like, he's literally like, just doesn't want to hear anything that disagrees with him. By the way, welcome to the homies. Thanks for becoming a member, Taurus Witch. You have proof of your intentions? Of course. Like, here's the thing, like, he's just unfunny. Like, I never actually cared that much for him, but like, man, now it's like inevitable, you know? Whew. Bitboy Crypto dropped a lawsuit for real already? What? That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Dang it. Now I feel like there's not really worth talking about. Well, I mean, maybe I could talk about it. Fuck it. Should we talk about it? Guys, Bitboy Crypto. You know what? Because now maybe in case I don't do a whole stream on it, because I was considering it, right? If you guys don't know, Bitboy Crypto is this like, he's kind of like I don't want to say he's a Keemstar, but he's kind of like he's got Keemstar vibes, like slash Alex Jones vibes, with like he's very like kind of conspiracy type, and like very you know, in those, he leans in that kind of, you know, that kind of, I don't even want to say political, but you know, kind of like right thinking kind of things. And he's all like tough. Oh yeah, you gotta say how it is. Oh, I'm tough. Oh, I'm Bitboy Crypto. Sorry, that's like a really good impression of him. Okay, if you watch his content, you'll be like, oh yeah, that is a very good impression from him. Oh, and he like literally tweets stuff like, you can't literally make up lies and accusations about people. There are consequences for this, because you tell 2 truths and 1 lie. That doesn't excuse the lie. Hate me all you want, but at the end of the day, people will be held accountable for lies and slander, period. Oh, this is a clever tweet, because basically Atozy, okay, here's the thing, guys. Atozy's video, okay, it wasn't the best, okay? As someone that's into crypto, like, we can watch Atozy's video. It like he made an exposed video on Bitboy Crypto, and dang it. Of course, a bunch of other videos that aren't his are gonna come up, so let me just go straight to YouTube. Atozy Crypto. Oh, sorry for cucking you. The crazy part is that he's got 1.2 million subscribers, and the video only has 186,000 views. I mean, it's a lot, but like, you know, like, it's not that great. Like, it kind of rubs me like, okay. He kind of flexes from the very beginning, saying like, I'm about to do a better job than CoffeeZilla
and that reason
and Pomp. Like, it's like, dude,
podcast served on a silver platter, because in the last few days, Bitboy Crypto went on to Anthony Pompliano's podcast and said what we heard in the opening of this video. And he's actually been on plenty of other podcasts like Graham Stephan's and CoffeeZilla's, but sadly, these guys didn't have the correct ammunition to...
Shut up, dude. I'm sorry. Like, sorry, not shut up. Like, I think he's from Arizona. I think he's like, might be only the other Arizona YouTubers that I know. But like, I watched this entire video, and dude, you're focusing on one single video from Bitboy Crypto, and like, I don't know, you're not better than CoffeeZilla. Like, I've seen some CoffeeZilla videos, they actually know what they're talking about. They go into the ether scan. All you're doing is going to freaking like CoinGecko, bro. I'm not impressed. You know, I can't, like, it's okay, yes. And here's the thing, Bitboy Crypto here like took a sponsored video for a coin that nobody knows or even remembers at this point, because it was basically a pump and dump. Essentially, it was called PAMP, you know. And like, I guess what I would say is like kind of cringe of this dude is because he tries to argue that Bitboy Crypto kind of promotes a lot of like pump and dump schemes, which I don't know. I don't follow that closely to know, but I know that for a fact, I do believe what he's saying, that he did at least one pump and dump scheme, which is the one that he's talking about in this video. But like, your video, I mean, not that Atozy would be watching this, but Atozy, if you're watching this, your video would have been a lot stronger if you actually showed multiple examples of Bitboy Crypto engaging in pump and dump schemes, except for instead of just one, right? Or I mean, I think he listed like 1 or 2 other ones, but like, he didn't really go into depth. Like, he said like, oh, well, this is what it's like 2 months later. It's like, bro, we went into crypto winter. See, now I'm probably sound like a dork to everybody talking, to everybody watching. But anyway, my point is that Homeboy, this isn't even the greatest video, and I'm still saying like, why did Bitboy Crypto get sued? Why would Bitboy Crypto sue him? It's so cringe, because the lawsuit is so funny. Because let's see, let me see one of his tweets. When will folks figure out everything you try to do to hurt me only helps me? Okay, now let's look at the freaking Atozy lawsuit. Let's see. But that's what I mean. Like, this dude plays up the I'm so tough. Oh, I'm so tough. If you're sad or whatever, like, quit being a little bitch or whatever. Where's the part? Sorry guys, I wasn't prepared to talk about this, so obviously, like, dang it, this is not the link that I went to before. Come on, man. Here we go. The suit goes on to say that Armstrong now has recurring bouts of depression about whether defendants' defamatory statements will harm Bitboy Crypto financially and socially, whether he will be able to recover. Oh my God, bruh. He will recover his good reputation in business as a result. Bro, like, this is the dude that says, "You will never hurt me. I'm so tough." And like, your lawsuit is saying the opposite, bro. You're saying that you're such a tough guy. Like, what? Bitboy Crypto. Let me actually put you guys, because I know a lot of you guys probably don't follow crypto or don't know who this guy is. So let me just... Oh, Coffee already did his video. Oh my God, dude. This channel is going to get ruined by this stupid lawsuit. It's so cringe, dude. If you're going to do a lawsuit on be a YouTuber, let's see, just do a good one.
Research. It was simply different. So people lost some money. I lost some money a little bit. We had sold sometime maybe in August. We were
Let me see if
moving
I can get some of his rants.
project at that point.
Nobody's edited rants of his? I've watched this show before and it's so funny to watch him rant. He gets so angry. Whatever, guys. Look, somebody out here watches Bitboy Crypto and you guys have seen him talk about what I'm talking about. All right. Did he suffer monetary losses? Probably tries to argue that, but react to the first 15 minutes of the live stream you're on. React to the wait, the one that I was just on from Bitboy Crypto. Sorry, guys, I'm not prepared. By the way, obviously, I wasn't prepared to talk about Atozy, Bitboy Crypto, so I'm like kind of just flailing here. All right, let's see.
But they changed the smart contract. So the point is that the project after the video was not the same as the project that we researched. It was simply different. So people lost some money. I lost some money a little bit. We had sold sometime maybe in August.
Does he rage?
We were moving a lot from project to project at that point. So it wasn't a matter of, it was just a matter of, the fact is that, my community and the crypto community as a whole is what I care about. I care about the Bit Squad more than anything. And there were people that were hurt by that. What did we do? So from there, what we did.
Oh, it's where he announced he dropped the lawsuit?
We were never going to cover another anonymous team again. It was an anonymous team. You can't hold people accountable when they're anonymous. So the point is.
So he took a sponsorship. See, this is what I mean. He took a sponsorship from a crypto project that was anonymous. This is so, this is cringe. And here's the thing, guys. Like, crypto last year was going balloongos. It was going crazy. Like, you could literally just close your eyes and, like, if you invested in January, you could probably still be, like, positive, in the greens, honestly. Like, in so many projects. That's how crazy everything pumped up, right? I mean, even Bitcoin, I think was like at maybe actually I don't know. I think Bitcoin was probably like around 22K or something. No, but even something like Ethereum was like $700 in January of last year. Right now it's like $1,400. I don't know. My point is that, like, there was so much hype, and to do a video like he did, honestly, it was extremely irresponsible. And to kind of just like the way he did it was just bad. And to try to sue a YouTuber, and honestly, this tweet that I was looking at from him kind of resonates, because it's like, he said here, just because you tell two truths and one lie, it doesn't excuse the lie. So I guess he's trying to say that Atozy was right about the pamp, but wrong about the other parts of his video. Which, I mean, that's kind of my criticism. It's or not really my criticism. My criticism would have been for Atozy to include more examples of Bitboy Crypto scamming people or whatever, right? If that's what your overarching argument is. But I'm not that familiar with Atozy, so. Anyways, did I bore everybody with the crypto talk? He pretty much used the lawsuit to manipulate Atozy to get to delete his video. That is just cringe. Well, because Atozy ended up looking way better out of this, because Atozy got so many donations now. I saw his Twitter thread. He's like, "Yo, I'm gonna have to sue this crypto millionaire." All right, guys. What else? Any other topics? Because I think I hope that I just wrapped up this entire thing. as good as I could. As well as I could. Let me scroll through chat. Yeah, I definitely bored a lot of people in chat. It's definitely moving a lot slower now. Oh my god, that's funny. He does not look like Nick. No, I don't think he looks like Nick. Is it just me, or does he look like if Nick... Oh no, okay, I just read that, Nick. I've only ever seen Atozy wear hoodies and beanies. Oh my god, how does he live in Arizona? Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I remember hearing about Atozy when he drove to the Area 51. Remember when that was happening like a year or two ago? I don't remember when it happened, maybe 3 years ago. And I remember I thought I had seen something that he lived in Arizona, and I was like, okay, that's literally all I know about this YouTuber. But I don't know anything about him. Wait, Edwin is into crypto? He has never mentioned that before. I have. It's just, we don't talk about it anymore now that we're like, I've lost a lot of money. Has Def Noodles replied yet? No, he hasn't. I don't expect him to reply. But yeah. Otherwise, what else is in the news, guys? What else is in the news? Oh, I get it. You're using sarcasm. Okay, my bad. Okay, my bad. Hey, you got me. Atozy really pissed me off to the point where I unsubbed him when he was talking about iDubbbz's girlfriend doing OnlyFans. I don't think I saw that, but I see. Let's talk about Def and Moist. Well, I kind of already talked about it, Jay. So now I think we're gonna have to end the stream now. We're gonna have to get to the end of the stream. Want to make out? Oh, did they make out? I don't know. Did they make out? But it's been a fun stream, guys. Passenger Shaming Super Chat says, we'll write the comedy for you. Are you from Detroit? No, Def Noodles already wrote that for me. Are you from Detroit? Look, here's the thing. Inevitably, whoever roasts him next has to use that against him, right? And here's the thing. Like, I was thinking about it because yesterday I premiered my video, like reviewing his comedy set. Link in description. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Even if you already saw the set, go sub for again. But we were trying to figure it out, and apparently it was because the homegirl had Detroit on the sweater. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I get it. You're asking if she's from Detroit because she has Detroit on her sweater, but that just sounds like a question if you're trying to get to know her. Because, okay, she said no, or she said take a guess, and you said no. But what if she said yes? Or I just don't know where it was going. Like, where was the joke going? You know what I mean? Where was the joke going? Where was the joke going? Here's the thing, guys. Okay, if I do another, you know what? Next live stream, this weekend, regardless of what we talk about, we're gonna have a segment where people are gonna call in. I'm inviting you guys to call in, and you guys are gonna do, whether I decide to go or not, whatever happens, we will do call-ins with whatever you guys have roast for Def Noodles, and you guys will, maybe I'll use them if I go. I don't know if I'll go. Here's the thing too. I also have to find someone to watch my dog, so that also costs me money. You know what I mean? Or maybe I could find a friend to watch him, but it's kind of a pain in the butt no matter how you look at it. So it costs me money. So Homeboy has to make it worth my time. I don't like leaving my doggy behind. I love my doggy so much. So yeah. Me and Kami watch Pooch. You're too far to watch my Poochies. Every YouTuber who goes should wear a Detroit shirt. Oh my god, that'd be funny. Is she a lesbian? Yeah, let's make a lot of lesbian jokes. Explain crypto. Is it from Detroit? Yes, crypto is from Detroit. Jesus, dude. Look, crypto is decentralized current digital currencies. Decentralized. Look, think about your bank, right? Your bank is completely owned. They could take it away at any moment. I don't know. I'm not doing any more crypto spiels, okay, guys? Even though the time to get into crypto would be when it's bearish, right? But what do I know? Like, we already went from 69K to 17K. Like, how much more could we suffer? We're at 21K or something right now. Anyway, enough about Bitcoin. Don't get me talking about Bitcoin. That's a curse. Are you from Detroit? Could have worked if he had a follow-up joke. Exactly. He didn't have a follow-up joke to anything. Cheese and rice. All right, guys. I gotta wrap up the stream. Looks like there's we had a good time though. Honestly, just wishing the best to Gabbie Hanna. Hope she gets better, because it's hard to watch as someone who's seen, a family member go through a similar kind of mania. It's hard, and that does not excuse anybody to think that like imagine, okay, how about we've seen Kanye West go through something so similar, where he's just posting and saying all this erratic stuff. Imagine going to Kanye West's house and being like, "Can I use your bathroom?" Like, you wouldn't do that for him. Why would you do that for Gabbie Hanna? What gives you the right? At the end of the day, like, it's unfortunate if someone happens to make themselves look bad or say stuff that's insensitive, or go down a spiral and stuff like that. But like, it's not up to you to pretend you're fucking God. You can't be that. Anyways, this Wiggle says just more hour. Listen, this Wiggle, I remember you from my last weekend stream. You kept saying, "Wow, you're still live?" Huh? You kept saying how do you think that makes me feel when I'm live, huh? That makes me feel like, oh wow, I guess I've been live too long. And now you want me to stay live longer, huh? By the way, guys, can I just say for a moment here, because as a live streamer, I have like a lot of thoughts. As a live streamer with ADHD, I should say, I have a lot of thoughts racing through my mind, okay? And I want to give you guys a shout out, by the way, because last year and shortly a year before that, I got a lot of like harassment and like some like I see. Here's the thing, I don't want to say hate, but like a lot of criticism that like I think it was hate veiled as criticism, because when I would respond in a joking manner like I just did towards this Wiggle, right? Sometimes people would take that as an attack, and like I've done this a lot recently, like in my live streams. I've kind of teased the chat right back, right? Because that's kind of cool relation that I feel like it's being built here, like parasocially, right? And people used to get super like or used kind of that my jokes as ammo to like get super offended and like create like hate threads, or like just like literally do like comments on other people's videos and be like, "Oh, he was really nasty to me in a live stream." I'm like, what? No, I don't even remember you, So I just want to give you guys a shout out to like, I don't know if like I weeded out the bad ones, or like I'm just like I got the good ones now. I don't know what to make of it, right? Or I don't know. I'm really glad that you guys have been so cool in my live streams recently, because like I don't know, I think y'all are cool as heck. Thanks for taking it easy. But this Wiggle says that was 10 hours. This is 1.5. No, because like, okay, and the reason why I'm saying that too is because like, I guess consciously I feel like I kind of like almost like said JK. I like, and sometimes I do it over the top because of like how it used to be when I would like tease something, or even if I get snappy, right? Like it's not the end of the world, but like in my mind I'm like, wait, I don't want people to get offended, right? But I feel like you guys haven't been offended. You guys have been pretty chill. So thank y'all. Cone, you remember that? Yeah, fuck, man, my chat. Thank you for becoming a member, Miss Danny, for 4 months. Hell yeah. Edwin, you are based. We are based. This is awesome. And also, by the way, guys, okay, also, I love you guys. You guys are a great chat. Thank y'all for being patient with me. Last weekend, by the way, if you didn't catch the live stream last weekend, it was hectic. I was on for 10 hours. There was 2 incidents that were a little bit crazy. And, I don't know that I handled it to my best, but I am taking mental notes as I do my streams. So I am trying to become better as a streamer every time, I don't think I'm on my peak, even still after being an old man, like whatever. Yeah, I want you guys to know that I hope nobody gets insulted in chat, okay? Because I'm not trying to single anybody out or anything like that. You guys are all G's. You built a good community. I hope so to some degree. I love seeing familiar names. Like, y'all are cool. Been watching since Onision. Oh, well, hey, that's good. Because I think, honestly, part of it was that, like, when I began covering Onision is when a lot of, like, the people that were, like, hyper reactive and, like, insulted, I guess, by some things I would say or whatever. I didn't cover things to the way they liked or, respond the way they liked. I think they kind of came from that Onision crowd, to be honest. And now that Onision happens to be gone, what do you know? There's peace on my channel. Woo! Thank the Lord. Oh my God. My favorite story you've done was the N-word. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta do the N-word again soon. It's just, yeah, I'm building a foundation for my next project, which is gonna be Mama Max, and then I hope to get back into the N-word. So keep an eye out. This weekend, I'm gonna release my reaction to the phone call that Mama Max had with Olivia. Damn, look at me juggling so many topics. We got Def Noodles. We got freaking, well, today Gabbie Hanna. Hopefully we don't have any more to be continued, but Mama Max, Marilyn Manson, and we got more. Atozy we just did. All right, guys, that was good. Look, I stretched out the stream a little bit longer. Okay, how long have we been live now? Ooh, an hour and a half. That's nice. That's nice. That's a perfect length. That's like 90 minutes. It's like a movie. Literally watch you change your channel genres as you grow as a person. Yeah, I know. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, look. Here's the thing. Look, guys, people want to say Alabama Edwin. Oh, Edwin changed, right? People that say Edwin changed. Okay. Let me show you something, because people just didn't know me when I started. That's the thing. Let me show you an old video of mine, right? Oh shit, this is probably a bad idea. Nah, it's not. Okay.
Welcome back to another Sexual Saturday. This week I have a very special guest. What's up, motherfuckers? I spit everywhere, dude. It's like me this kiss. I don't even need.
Dog, okay, look, this is old. This is 2016. Like, I used to have old Alabama. What you guys call Alabama? It's always been me.
Oh my god, I have a small penis, and then I saw Edwin's, and now I'm like, dude, mine is large.
Yeah, no, Damon. Anyways, that's look. And I was gonna click on another one, but it's got my ex-roommate. Those also, like, I had a series about like all this kind of content and stuff. But anyways, my point is that like, I think the only difference is that I just in like the recent times, from my own like drama till like when I met the boys, is that there was no boys that I made content with. Therefore, people didn't see how I was with the boys. And now that I'm with the boys, people see Edwin being Alabama, when Alabama's, I guess, it's always been inside my fucking belly button, right? It's always been like, Alabama. All right. Those are old videos. Back when it was gay? Bro, I've always been gay. Wait a second. Hey, thanks for coming, a homie member. The dinosaur. Whoa. You can't compare Alabama to the journalistic. Okay, we're one and the same. We're just different sides. Different sides of me. Oh, also, guys, I want to do a Twitch stream where I start singing, So keep an eye out for the Twitch streams. All right. I think I literally talked about everything there is to talk about. Anything else is just talking to chat, and like, I'm treating you guys too much. I've been here since Hello Leash. I love your coverage on her, really. Well, you were one of the only people. Well, I think, to be fair, like, I think most of the people that didn't like the coverage is because they've all focused on the Gabbie Hanna part of it. But like, most of my video on Hello Leash, like, they're like, oh, you got this wrong about Gabbie Hanna. And I don't even want to bring up the Gabbie Hanna actual drama aside from the other stuff, because then it's like a whole freaking thing. Apparently there's like a 4-hour video about how Gabbie Hanna was done dirty by Jesse Smiles, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe one day we can get over that 4-hour video, but today, I don't know if I'm ready for that. Creepshow deserves to be uncanceled now. I don't think Creepshow was ever canceled because of what she said about me, homeboy. I think she did other things to Emily Artful, which, by the way, there's a YouTube user named Sims. He used to go by Move, and he believes that Emily Artful did nothing wrong, and Creepshow is innocent. He called into my show the other night. I might clip that and put it on the channel, by the way. So maybe I can hook up a call between him and Emily Artful. Did Emily Artful ever even do like an interview with anybody? because I like to get perspectives. You know, I think there's a difference between like people doing their own exposed videos and people like talking to somebody else and like, you know, digging deep and getting emotional and shit. And like, I think it'd be interesting to hear from Emily Artful about stuff. I used to like Hello Leash, but I've been watching since December 2019. That's what's up. Edwin is the OG. Hello Leash, man, I don't get it. Like, she seemed like Hello Leash is another person like Def Noodles that refused to watch content. Literally, when I was DMing with her, she's like, I haven't watched your video, but people told me this. Like, I can't watch your video. I was like, dude, just get in a call with me. What are you doing? It's like, I can't. Too much anxiety. Like, what? Then why are you calling me all these names? It was, oh man, that saga. Don't even get me started. Don't even bring me back. Oh, she did an interview with Soup? Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I don't get the exclusive anymore. All right, whatever, guys. You know what? I don't need Emily Artful. Okay, I need Emily Artful to talk with the other guy that says that. Okay, never mind. Fanny with the rep and premium stream. Oh my god, that was ages ago at this point. She got bitter about asking Tango. Oh yeah. Oh my god, yeah. When I said, oh, you want a tango, mammy? Or okay, I'm down to tango. Whatever it takes to. I don't remember what I said, man. I don't even remember what I said. Hello Leash said she was gonna destroy me, bruh. You guys are taking me down memory lane here. Oh my god. I cheese and rice. Whew. Pretty sure I found your videos through Johnny coverage. Leaf says, I think she just wants to move on now. She did all her videos and then she wanted to let it be. Who are you talking about, by the way? Oh, Emily Artful. And by the way, speaking of someone who wants to move on and let it be, I actually I reached out to Gabbie Hanna last month and I was kind of pitching her like, hey man, if you wanna do a documentary, kind of like talking about, you know, your life or whatever. And she wasn't really interested in. I know a lot of people say like, oh, Gabbie's all drama, but she didn't really want to do like a. I was kind of pitching her something like to talk about stuff, and she didn't really seem to be that interested. So I'm like, oh, okay, fair enough. I mean, and you know, to be fair, she also already did all her like super series right last year, so she whatever. I think at this point though, I would be curious to talk to Jessie Smells. I mean, I don't know, whatever. Not trying to tap that right now, that's for sure. I got too much on my plate. I got Mama Max and I got Marilyn Manson right here. Oh, fuck. I got a lot on my plate. Woo. Once you get the name Homeboy's got received, you got it from a prawn? You think my username's from a prawn? A prawn? I think I changed to Homeboy Edwin. I might change to Homeboy Edwin. We'll see. Anyways, guys, all right, let's see. It's 5:42. I'm gonna grab something to eat, and then I'm gonna go to the gym in a few hours with my friend. But I've had fun. Okay, I've had fun. And yeah, what happened with Jimmy Urine? I might be doing an update video pretty soon because I don't know how much I can say, but the long of the short of it is that he's still completely MIA. But I might be able to get in touch with some sources to do an update video. So if you're interested in the MSI story, there might be something coming soon, very soon, but I haven't checked on what I can say, therefore I have to be vague and I apologize. All right, I hope you talk to Jesse. I honestly do too, and like it's in good faith. Look, like if anything, look, I'm the nice one. I'm good cop, Nick bad cop. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the show before people start saying, you said you'd end the show 5 minutes ago or 10 minutes ago. Oh my god, Joe Maga. Joe Maga, you want me to go for 5 more minutes? I can go for 5 more minutes, man. I mean, I don't think pre-workout costs $50, but you know, let's see, if YouTube takes 30%, I still think you give me a little tip there. Look, I hate to go live and like end the live when like the big super chat is still there, filled up all the way, you know, cheese and rice. I did not say I would stream for 2 more hours. I've ran out of content. I gotta start reading out the chats, by the way, because then people that aren't like looking at the chats actively, they're probably just listening to the stream being like, what is he responding to? He sounds like a person that's just talking to themselves. So yeah, I guess I should start saying, Leia says pre-workout is 50. Lol. Oh, well, I guess maybe it is $50. Lily2 says 10-hour stream. Listen, if I did a 10-hour stream, then I wouldn't be able to keep it up. And I said this is a homeboy hour. So far, my longest homeboy hour has been 2 hours and 42 minutes. So just go ahead with no pressure. Thank you. Joe Mega says, sorry, not Mega. Joe Mega says, don't worry about it, man. Currently recovering from an injury, and you have no idea how much I want to go back to the gym. Oh, man. Well, hope I can be somewhat entertainment to your injury, man. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, these live streams are always viewer funded, and this is thanks to you, okay? Honestly. You guys notice you got no ads during this experience. People that watch it later might get an ad, okay? But if you tuned in during the live experience, you got no ads. Cool, huh? I'm a dork. By the way, you guys like my shirt? I've had this since high school. I'm such a dork, dude. I need to go shopping for new clothes. Oh my god. Raid Dead on Dave? I think he has to enable raids, but let me see if it lets me actually. Maybe he did already do that. Because I think someone suggested it before. Let me see if it'll allow me. Because he probably gonna end soon though, because he started doing his live before me. Let's see, redirect. Yeah, it doesn't. Let me see. I don't think it lets me do his. Let me look for his actual video. I think he would have to. Oh wait, no. Actually, it does. Okay, it's. I just copied and pasted a link to his live stream, and it will let me redirect. Okay, if you have a PO box, I want to send you a new turtle earring. I haven't considered getting a PO box in a while because, like, I don't know, the idea of asking people to, or not asking, but like you can send me stuff here. It's like I might get another one soon. I might be moving out, so if I do, I'll let you know. I have to be careful because YouTuber deleted my first account. The reason was because I was arguing with. Okay, then, all right. Yeah, everybody, by the way, everybody in chat, give some love in the chat. Give some hearts for Joe Mega, by the way. Give him some, because, you know, like I said, guys, you know, people like Joe Mega and everybody else who donated, everybody else who became a member, y'all are the reason why I'm extra motivated to try to do these, like, middle of the week homeboy hours, you know. I'm going to try to do these at least once a week, you know. And now that I got, like, you know, so much love and support from you guys, I'm going to vow to do another one next week. So now it's completely in the books. We are going to do another one. I just don't know when. Because obviously it's a little spontaneous, you know. We need a reason to do it. But, yeah. Yeah, thank you, Joe Mega. Hope you feel better, man. We all hope you feel better. And, yeah, I hope you guys are all doing better. Honestly, you guys, okay, here's some last cringy, whatever you want to call it, words of advice, okay, to anybody that wants this, not confused, whatever. Not feeling the greatest. Drink water. Do a little exercise. And follow your passion. Make time for your passion. A lot of people say they're busy. Or are you busy or just not making time? Because at the end of the day, you got to have your goals straight, okay? Write it down if you need to. You have no idea how simple things like writing down simple things like on a to-do list, even like say, oh, brush your teeth, oh, have cook dinner. Do a little check can make you feel good. Try it. I promise you, it'll make you feel good. All right. That's my last words of wisdom. Everybody, thank you so much for coming to my live stream. I will see you again this weekend. I don't have a set time, but you know how it is. Anywhere from 5 p.m. my time to like 6:30 p.m. That's around the time. Mooney Morgan, thanks for coming, member again. Looks like you've been a G for 2 months. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And now I'm gonna redirect, but we'll be going to Dead on Dave's live stream. So if you've never been to his show, you can sit down. He's got a good show, so don't worry about it. You know, I know I'm not gonna be live anymore, but it's okay. The homie's good. You can subscribe to him. We can get him to, I think we can get him to 9,500 subscribers. He's at 9,045. Let's do it. Everybody say Taco Raid. As soon as you get him, say Taco Raid or Edwin Raid, whatever you want to say. All right, guys. I'll see you there. I'm gonna go to his stream as well. Maybe I'll call in. Who knows? Oh my God, Cap7, cheese and rice. Thank you for the $20 super chat. All right, guys. Xylee's, wait, is Xylee live too? Don't tell me Xylee's live too. No, she's not live yet. Hold on. Not that like I'll raid her because I have to raid him now that I said it. Xylee's not gonna go live till 9 o'clock. And I'm actually, if you guys are subscribed to Xylee, I told her I'd call into her show. So you might see her there. You might see me there. All right, guys. I'm ending the show. See you guys at Dead on Dave's live show. Taco Raid, Edwin Raid, whatever you want to say. See you guys.